Gang, and welcome back to another episode of Refocus on You. I greatly appreciate you guys watching. Please make sure that you are liking, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell. Please make sure that you are sharing it. Share it with your family, with your friends, on all social media platforms. Make sure you are sending the link everywhere. Everybody needs a little inspiration and a little bit of healing. Today, we're going to be talking about self-confidence. Self-confidence is something that you may have a lot of, you may not have a lot of it, or you may be working at it. But it's something that you definitely have to work at all of your life. Growing up, if you have parents or siblings that are very affirming or give a lot of compliments or make sure that you feel like you are worthy, it's easier to have a lot of self-confidence. Your father, he helps build a lot of your self-confidence because fathers are mainly the ones that make you feel like, hey, you're beautiful, or you're my baby girl, or something like that, or you're my big man, or something. So they help build that self-confidence. But self-confidence is definitely something that we have to work at all of our lives. Textbook definition of self-confidence is a feeling of trust in one's abilities, qualities, and judgments. So that means that you trust yourself. You look at yourself in the mirror in the morning and you're like, I've got this. Or you look at yourself in the mirror, you're like, girl, you killing them today. Or you look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? I can do all things. It's just making sure that you're feeling yourself, really. That's what your self-confidence is. And everybody needs self-confidence because self-confidence can take you further than anything. The way you show up and the way you model yourself is self-confidence. If you have a lot of self-confidence, you're going to sell yourself a little bit stronger and harder than people who lack self-confidence. And that's just because they feel like, I'm not going to get it anyway. So they're not really putting their 100% all into it. Greater self-confidence allows you to experience freedom from self-doubt and negative thoughts about yourself. Experience more fearlessness and less anxiety. Greater confidence makes you more willing to take smart risk. And more able to move outside of your comfort zone because you're more comfortable. Having greater freedom from social anxiety. So just having high self-esteem, like if you have high self-esteem, you may go and do more things than people with low self-esteem because they feel like, oh, I can try anything. You hear people say, oh, I'll try anything one time. Or yeah, they're quick to say, yes, let's do that because their self-esteem is high. They know they have the ability to actually do all things or to at least try to do the things that they feel like they need to do. Self-confidence is very important, especially in your adult life. And a lot of people suffer from it, more from the physical aspects, but you can lack self-confidence in emotional areas as well. People may say, well, I'm not gonna get in a relationship because I know myself and I get attached too easily. Instead of being confident in yourself to know that you can separate the two, or to at least try to separate the two, to separate how you feel about somebody versus what's really going on, because sometimes we do have a different concept in our head than what's actually going on. You have to build that self-confidence up. You have to work at that every single day. If you don't grow up with someone that's kind of affirming, it's like you start off behind. You start off and you're like, oh, if you already didn't feel like, oh, well, I'm beautiful or I'm pretty, I can do this, I like the way I'm shaped, I like my height. Like, people are very self-conscious about a lot of things, from height to weight to freckles on their face to being dark skinned, light skinned, too pale, too bright. Like, people are very self-conscious about a lot of things. And if you don't own yourself own who you are truly, your self-confidence can really suffer. So it's time out for picking yourself apart. Don't pick yourself apart. We are all unique in God's own way. Our secret sauce, I always say, your secret sauce is your uniqueness. We are all unique. We all are special in our own way. No matter how you look, how tall you are, how small you are, the physical aspects of self-confidence you can fix. If you feel like you're too small, you can Google recipes on how to gain weight. You can eat more foods, avocados and different things like that that will help you gain weight. Eat more meat if you're a meat eater. That'll help you gain weight. If you're too big, you can work out. You can diet. All of the physical aspects that you may lack self-confidence in, you can kind of fix. You can adjust those things, and you can fix it in your mind to accept those things about yourself. Because the quickest way to fix something is to actually accept it about yourself. Allow yourself to actually cope with what you feel like is wrong, and then try to work at fixing it. For example, the weight thing. If you feel like you're too big, I'm not going to say fat. If you feel like you're too big, or you prefer to be smaller, because we're all not meant to be smaller. But if you prefer to be smaller, if you accept in your mind like, okay, I got some extra pounds, but this is all me. I love all of me, but I do want to get smaller. So I'm big, beautiful, and loving this, but let me kind of like slim down a bit because I love myself, but maybe health-wise, I want to be around a little bit longer, or losing weight would help me health-wise. So let's try to take some steps towards losing weight. You're looking at it in a more positive way than saying, oh God, my clothes don't fit. I'm so fat. I can't do anything. I can't get dressed. I can't ride a roller coaster. I can't do anything. Woe is me. If you look at it like that, of course you're gonna feel down. It's all about the way of looking at it that's gonna help boost that self-confidence. And it's very important to have self-confidence, because when you don't have self-confidence, you kind of will settle for anything because you don't feel like you're worthy. Self-confidence will make you have a more positive attitude because you're looking at stuff in a better light. And like I said, you just feel like, hey, I got this. I can do this. I can do all things regardless of how I'm feeling right now, regardless of what's handicapping me right now. I can do all of these things because I have the confidence in myself and my decisions and my judgment and my abilities to get things together. Some of the benefits of increasing your self-esteem are you're better under stress. So if you panic and freak out at the first sign of stress, or the first sign of something going wrong in life, that's a sign that you may not have a whole lot of self-confidence because you don't trust your abilities to make good decisions, or you don't trust in yourself to be able to handle what's going on around you. Sometimes you have to tell yourself, like, life is falling apart, but I got this. Like, I'm going to bounce back. I'm going to do what I got to do to make sure that I am good. The people around me are good. The people that I'm leading are good. You have to make sure that you have that self-confidence and that you exude that self-confidence, because people can tell confidence. The way you walk in a room, the way you leave a room, the way you present yourself, the way you speak when you're spoken to, the tone of your voice can tell your self-confidence sometimes. If you're really, I really want this job because, no, sell yourself. I'm the best person for this job. I can get this job done. I can do A, B, and C. In my background, I've done this, this, and this. And if you don't hire me, that'll be your loss. Like, you have to make sure that you exude that self-confidence, that you sell yourself. Having high self-esteem can help you influence others. If you have high self-esteem, the people around you kind of feel like when they come around you, like, oh, we good because she's gonna do this or she's gonna feel this way, and her energy is higher. When you're self-confident, your energy is very much higher, and you're good to be around because you bring people out of their comfort zone. You pick people up. When people are down, they feel great around you. Having self-confidence gives you better leadership and executive presence. And that's because people trust in your decisions because you trust in your decisions. If you don't trust your decisions, why should anybody else trust your decisions? If you can't lead your life, why should anybody else trust you to lead their life or to lead their business or to lead their company? Self-confidence can get you in a room, hired with the highest salary, and living the best life because you had confidence in yourself that I can do this. If anybody can do it, I can do it. You ever see people get hired for a job and they're like, yeah, I'll take the job, but that ain't the salary I want. I want more. And that's because they had confidence in themselves to sell themselves to say, I'm not settling for anything less. I know my value. I know how much I'm worth. And you're not finna penny pinch me. You're not going to give me anything less than what I feel like I deserve. And that's what confidence gives you. It gives you that mouth or that mind or that heart to sell yourself or to get what you deserve in life. When you don't have self-esteem, you will settle for anything. You'll let people walk all over top of you. You'll let people treat you any kind of way. You just be like, oh, well. No, it's not, oh, well. It's no, I'm not standing for this. I deserve better than this. I know my value. I'm not discounting myself just to make you feel better at the end of the day. No, either you're going to treat me this way or I'm out of here. And you just have to have the self-confidence to stand on that. Self-confidence is very, very important, like I said. Make sure that you are not picking yourself apart. Make sure you love every aspect of your body, from being short to being fat to having rolls to having stretch marks to having cellulite. From everything, like you have to make sure you love every part of your body. When you look in the mirror, don't look at what's wrong. Look at what's right. I'm breathing today. I'm beautiful today. It's somebody that may not even have legs today, and I'm complaining about the cellulite. It's somebody that may not even be able to walk around, and I'm complaining because one of my toes are shorter than the other. Like, you have to make sure that you are confident in yourself. Just be you. People are going to love you. Like, you ever see, like, Monique, when she first came out, and I'm not sure if she was lacking confidence, but she didn't seem like it, especially on, like, the Monique show with the professor and all of that. Like, she used to be killing them. Her and Countess. Like, no, they're big women and they're loving it. You have to have that kind of self-confidence. Like, no matter what, I'm me and I love me to the bottom of me. Like, I love all of me. You have to get that in your head. I love me too much to allow anybody or anything to disrespect me. You have to know your value. You have to be confident in what you can get. When you're confident in what you can get or what you can do or what you do desire, you can have anything you want. Ways to boost your self-confidence. Learn to remove the energy from your life that makes you feel less than. If you have people in your life, regardless of whether it's family, friends, foe, anything that makes you feel less than, remove that energy. If you have people in your life that makes you feel like you're not worthy to receive what you need to receive or what you feel like you deserve to receive, it may hurt, but I'm telling you, you will feel a lot better when you remove that energy from around you. Remove all negative energy, anything that's helping you have self-doubt, whether it's social media and you see all these skinny girls with flat tummies and they popping up like, hey girl, it's me. Remove that. Take them out of your page. Take them out of your likes. Take them out of everything. Like, if they make you feel some type of way about yourself. Because everybody's not supposed to be a size 2, 5, 7, 10, or 12. We're all our own perfect self. Yes, you can get that body, but then you're not going to stand out. You're not going to be the you that you're used to. Be comfortable in you. Get yourself to a point that you are comfortable no matter how you look, no matter how you feel. I'm comfortable with being me. And then you start to work on what you feel like may be wrong. If you don't like your eyes, get some contacts. If you don't like your teeth, I lacked self-confidence in my teeth for a long time. But it came to a point where I was like, you know what? I had a nice little overbite. And I was like, when I smile, you can't really tell I have an overbite. And I had the prettiest smile even before I fixed my teeth. But as I got older and I started feeling like I want to do more with talking to people, I actually did try to fix my teeth a little bit. So I got Invisalign. You can fix whatever is wrong with you. If it's bothering you, fix it. If you don't want to fix it, it's not bothering you. It's just you're using it as a crutch. So anything that you feel like is wrong, try to get it fixed. Try to work at fixing it. Weight, teeth, eyes, ears, like anything, work at getting it fixed. Self-confidence is definitely, like I said, something that you have to build. You're going to have to work at it. You may have to wake up every morning and tell yourself, I'm beautiful. Regardless of how I look, I'm beautiful. I love me. I am the best version of me, or I am working to be the best version of me. Don't compare yourself to others, especially when you're trying to boost your self-confidence. Do not compare yourself to others. Like I said, your secret sauce is you. You don't have to compare yourself to anybody. If a person don't like you for you, that's not the person that's supposed to be in your life. Also, make sure you're taking care of yourself. The best way to boost your self-confidence is to get your hair done. Get your nails done. Do your toes. Like the other day, I sat in my house and did my own little pedicure because I didn't want to spend no money. And I didn't want to go sit in the nail shop and actually be around other people. So I was like, you know what? I got this little tub in here. I want my feet done so bad. Let me sit down and see, can I do them? And they look lovely. Like they look the bomb. So fix yourself up. Take care of yourself. Put on clothes that day. Walk around your house in heels. Put on your nicest outfit. Put your earrings on, your necklaces, your jewelry. Do your little hair up and look fly. Take a couple of pictures and boost yourself up. Like, girl, you done snap back on them. Like, make sure that you are taking care of yourself. When you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, your confidence is boosted. Practice self-compassion. Be nice to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Make sure that you are not always putting yourself down. You are your biggest critic and you're also your biggest supporter. So you have to decide on which side of the fence that you're going to sway more to. Yes, we all have some criticism that we have to endure, even from ourselves, but you can't be so critical on yourself that you're downing yourself or you are diminishing your self-confidence. No, you have to be confident and have self-compassion for yourself and feel like, you know, today I was off, but tomorrow I'll be better. Or I could have been better at this, but I did the best that I could. But next time I know that I should do this, this, and this. Like, I can be whatever I want to be. And I can do it with confidence, with all of my abilities. You have to make sure that you have confidence in yourself. When you have confidence in yourself, the people around you will have confidence in you. When you walk in a room with your head held high, you look people in their eyes and you tell them, this is me. This is what I can do for you. This is what I require from you. And this is only what I'm going to accept. And they're going to be like, oh, okay. You can't deny self-confidence. And if they do, that's not for you. When you are confident, you are secure. And when you are secure in who you are, you almost cannot be moved. Like, it's like the queen don't come off her throne for anything. The king don't come off his throne for anything that's not worthy. You have to be the same way in your life. You have to be the same way with your confidence. When you're confident, I'm not accepting nothing that's less than me. I'm not accepting just any old thing you're trying to give me. I am the greatest me. So I need you to treat me as such. I am a queen, so I need you to treat me as such. After I had my daughter, I went through a lot of postpartum, and on up until her second year, I really did lack my self-confidence. Like, I had lost it all. Like, I thought I was ugly, and I wasn't fat or anything. Like, I lost my baby weight. I did very good with that. I did have a little pudge, but I just felt like I'm not pretty anymore. I wasn't taking care of myself well. Like, I was more focused on being mommy than I was making sure that Kima was great. I was more focused on making sure she was good than I was making sure that I felt good. So the beginning of this year, I started taking care of myself better. Okay, I'm going to do my hair every week. I'm going to make sure my toes are painted. I'm going to make sure that I do my eyebrows. Well, not my eyebrows, because I don't know how to do that. But I'm going to make sure I do my eyelashes. I'm going to get dressed. I'm going to try to show up as my best self. The more I started taking care of myself, and the more I started looking in the mirror saying, you're very beautiful. Like, why are you tripping? Why do you feel like you're ugly? Why do you feel like you're less than? Why do you feel like you're not worthy? The more my self-confidence boosts up. And I have struggled. Like, growing up, I struggled with self-confidence. Probably till I was about 19, 20. And then your girl was, oh, I'm the mess again. I can do all things. I can manifest my life. I can say what I want. And I was on that hard. And then all of a sudden, I had lost it. And I want to say that it was probably more so the people that I was coming in contact with, but I wasn't really realizing that. So I started kind of bigging myself up. Girl, you cute. Girl, get dressed. And I started taking myself out. Me and my daughter started doing more. And I started feeling better. And now you can't tell me nothing. Like, my hair needs done right now, and I still feel like, honey, I'm cute. I'm beautiful. I love the body I'm in. I work out when I feel like, hey, you may be gaining a little bit back or something like that. I work out. I change my eating habits. You have the power to fix yourself. You have the power to boost your self-confidence. You just have to stop being so down on yourself. So every day, if you do lack self-confidence, every day I want you to write these down. And I want you to say them in the mirror in the morning time. After you brush your teeth or after you put on your clothes, before you go out the door, in the car, just say them to yourself to kind of boost your self-confidence. And these are just a couple of affirmations. I am confident. Say that until you believe it. If you speak it, it shall happen. Power in the tongue. I am confident. I am beautiful. I am more than enough. I trust myself to make the right decisions. I am confident. I am beautiful. I am more than enough. I trust myself to make the right decisions. And you can add one more. I will no longer accept nothing less than what I deserve. If there's something or someone around you that is making you feel less than, is making you feel down, is making you feel like I'm not right or I'm not together, remove all of that negative energy from your life. It can be hard to end relationships with people, places, or things. It's hard. People are addictions. Places are addictions. You get comfortable. You're stuck in a routine. This is what I'm used to. I'm used to going to drink every day. I'm used to smoking every day. I'm used to popping pills every day. I'm used to being in love with this person every day. I'm used to being able to call this person. But to break that habit, it's hard to break that rotation. But at the same time, you have to. You must do it in order to increase your self-worth, increase your self-value, and make sure you are good. So start eliminating all the negative things around you this week. People, places, things, anything. All right. And I greatly appreciate you guys watching. I hope this video helped you. Work on boosting that self-confidence. You are the bomb. Your sauce is the secret sauce. You're uniquely you. Be you. Accept you. Love you. Thank you for watching. Have a great week.